Joining us right now, Galveston Mayor Joe Jaworski, Harris County Judge Ed Emmett, two of my favorites. Gentlemen, welcome back to Houston's Morning News. Great to have you with us.
Good morning, Matt.
Hey, Matt, thanks.
Now, I know you both remember 3 years ago today, about 2:10 this morning, 3 years ago was when Ike made landfall here. And let's start with Mayor Jaworski. Now, I like your take on this. You said that there is certainly some positives to be taken in the wake of Hurricane Ike. You say there has been a renaissance in Galveston, and you're pretty proud of that.
You know, Matt, I'll tell you, after something as horrible as Ike, the city of Galveston has rebounded, I think, magnificently. And all you need to do is look at University of Texas Medical Branch campus as an example. $3 billion over the next 10 years is going to go into making that flagship anchor institution in Galveston better than it's ever been before. And the same goes inside the city wall, too.
And Judge Emmett, as we look at Harris County, Houston in particular, there's still an awful lot of people that have blue tarps on their ceilings or haven't even gone back home yet.
Yeah, that's one of the saddest things about Hurricane Ike. Preparation for the storm was good, the evacuation was good, but the response after the storm has left a lot of people, here we are 3 years later, without repair. And part of that problem was simply the way the various levels of government dealt with it. And that is they tried to respond to the applications for aid in the order they came in rather than going to the areas that were hardest hit. You know, let's face it, if somebody in Shore Acres or even in Galveston lost their entire home, that should be dealt with first before somebody inland that may have lost some shingles off their roof. So as a result, the whole thing got balled up, and I think the mayor can also testify to the fact that there were a couple of lawsuits, and hopefully we've learned lessons so that we can respond better after the storm in the future.
Gentlemen, if you'd hang on for 1 second, I want to come back and I want to ask you, what have we learned going forward? What do we do the next time we are faced with a hurricane? We'll answer those questions coming up.
Your Houston Morning News with Matt Patrick continues.
KTRH News Time is 8:22, and joining us this morning, Galveston Mayor Joe Jaworski and Harris County Judge Ed Emmett. Gentlemen, thanks so much for taking the time. As we remember, 3 years ago today, Hurricane Ike making landfall. And I talked, let me go to Mayor Jaworski. I talked to former Mayor Thomas yesterday, and she told me that one of the things that she learned, or that Galveston learned, was that people need to bring their pets. And I was kind of surprised with that when I asked her, one of the things that she took away from Hurricane Ike, she said the pet issue. Have we addressed that now, Mayor?
Well, I tell you, what's implicit in that is evacuate. And so I'm glad to hear that message reinforced. Elida Ann made a name for herself in Rita when she insisted that the authorities, federal and state, allow people to take their pets with them when they evacuated. Because you'll remember Rita was a Category 5, 2 days offshore.
Right. And so, Judge Emmett, we always take away something from any time that we have a disaster like this. Anytime something like this happens, whether it's a hurricane or even the wildfires that are still going on today, what is it that we take away here in Harris County? What are the things that we have learned moving forward?
Well, by far the main takeaway that I have is simply the fact that we need to focus as much on after the storm as we do before and during the storm. Katrina and Rita taught everybody a lot of lessons about how to evacuate and how to get ready for the storm. I repeat, we could have done a much better job after the storm, getting help to people, restoring power. Those are the kind of things. And so now we've placed a whole new emphasis, almost an entirely new team on the after-the-storm effort.
And that is certainly good news. Galveston Mayor Joe Jaworski, Harris County Judge Ed Emmett joining us this morning. Gentlemen, thanks for taking the time. We certainly do appreciate it.